We haven't had a video for a while, so, oh goodness, I didn't mean to scare you, Mr. Nose. So I'm gonna just sit here and talk. Oh goodness. Oh, hi buddy. You're like really close to mommy. Yes, you are. I'm just gonna sit here and talk. I didn't even put on my boots. I'm wearing my Birks. How rosy. Because I don't know what Birks are, mommy. I have hoofies. So yeah, it's a pretty day, and Rosie and Radagast were both on the deck, and I thought I would just come out and sit down for a little while. Yes, a pretty girl who still has not forgiven mommy for grabbing your collar. I know, all the cookies in the world don't seem to be able to repair our relationship. Oh well, I don't know what to say. I will keep working on it, but you can't eat all the cookies in the world. Because your brother would be cranky if you did that. Huh, big man with the mutton chops. Yes, your mutton chops are growing in, huh, buddy? He's gotten a lot better as far as not being so pushy. I think learning the word, oh gosh, right on the lens, yeah, right on the camera thingy, yeah. You're just a goober. He learned the word no and my tone of voice, and he's done much better behaved. Yes, you have. What? Now you're leaning on me? Why are you leaning on me? Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, you're a big baby. You're a big baby man. Let's see. There's no news really. Let's see. Red Barn vets were here today to give Panda Bear another shot of Adequan, and they said that they think she's walking a little better. Her back end doesn't look to be as stiff as it was, and so that's good. And she's still eating, drinking, peeing, pooping, and chewing her cud. I wish I could. Oh my gosh, he's sniffing. You see that? Yeah, he's right over my shoulder. This would be the perfect time for a sheep selfie. Yes, it would, you silly man. Big baby boy. Yes. Oh, so much hay in your wool. Let's see. So Panda Bear's doing pretty well. Everybody's doing good. They would very much like it if I would let them go down the hill and graze in the pastures. But I'm being tough this year, and I'm not going to let them out till at least May, if not later, because we've got to give the pastures time to grow. And it's like every time it looks like it's going to grow and start, looking good, we get snow. And so everything just stops. And I was looking like there aren't any buds in the trees yet. Everything's still real bare. So I have to just make sure that I don't give in to their little woolly despot demands and let them eat the pastures down to bare dirt. They've been eating here in the yard, and honestly our grass isn't great in the yard because of this basalt ridge that we are on. So I don't care what they do. We really don't care what they do to this grass. This is interim grazing. Yes, while we wait for the good stuff to grow. Yes. Yes, you good boy. And my dear sweet husband has agreed to fence off a couple more spots for them. Oh, there went a chipmunk. I don't know if you saw that or not. Oh, he just really ran really fast. A couple places we were talking about. In fact, let's go on a little tour. Let's go on a little walking tour over there. Ignore the giant heating oil tank in our yard. That got dug up last year. I'll just tell you about it. This is going to be a long babbling video anyway. So over there against the house where it's all kind of bare ground, we had a leak in one of the underground pipes. So this really awesome guy, oh my goodness, there was another chipmunk up on the They're like everywhere. Yeah, there it goes. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're so cute. We have so many of them right now too. Anyway, we had a leak in one of the pipes. So this guy came out and dug the pipe up so that David could fix it. But in digging it up, they found this, it was the original heating oil tank for the house that the people who built the house put it in. The thing is this is like a third of the size of the tank that we currently use, which is in our garage. And so they must have been filling this thing up like all the time, and especially in the winter. And to get up here behind, like in the yard, I don't know how they were doing this, is what I'm getting at. Because it's a pain in the butt just to get somebody in our driveway close enough to fill up our heating oil tank that's in the garage above ground. I don't know how they were doing this. Anyway, long story short, we have yard art now. It's delightful. I was thinking about, yeah, I saw what you were doing. Naughty, rubbing on my leg. Don't you get weird. I was thinking about advertising it on Facebook Marketplace and just saying, hey, does anybody have a use for this? I hope somebody does, because our yard isn't a Better Homes and Garden yard, but it doesn't need this added to it. No, it does not, Mr. Man. Okay, let's walk over here. And so, what I'm hoping, excuse me, and that wasn't a sick cough, that was an allergy and cold air cough. No, babies, I know everybody's gonna get so excited, but no, I sorry. So, down, okay, let's see if I can do this. You can see there's kind of a triangular shaped right there pasture that's already fenced. What I'm hoping David will do is basically run a fence from this fence up there to the fence that is our property line. And that big tree that's kind of by itself, that would be right in the middle of it. So basically all of this over to where all those trees are, all of that would be grazing. The problem with that is that going up right there where that tree is part of that basalt ridge, and so it's going to be a pain to fence, but David can do it. He can do anything. So, did you just hit Cupcake? Don't hit Cupcake. That's so rude. Meanie. Okay, so the other place that we were talking about is there's this patch. You can see there's kind of a, well, see the junk pile there that was left by the former tenants? Yeah. That area, as long as we can fence off, so the pond is up here behind those trees. As long as we can make sure that they can't get into the orchard, which are those trees right there, or the pond, and fence all of this off along here where those, I'm gonna get my hand out of the way now, where those barrels are, that junk pile that needs to be cleaned out, and then block off the forest too, they would have another great big area there for grazing. And I'm not opposed to them grazing in the forest. I mean, there would just be tons of land there, but I guess it worries me because I don't know what is in there. It's not a huge forest. It's our little Fangorn forest, but I wouldn't be able to see if there was something like a coyote. So, I don't know. For now, I would like the forest just to remain off limits to them. But if we had all of that, and then like I was describing, all of that, that would just be amazing. I don't know acreage. All I can do is kind of eyeball it. That would make an enormous difference, and it would give me a chance to let other pastures rest. Like in the front of the house, way down that direction, there are those two pastures that they use, but one of them got so bad full of thistles last year I had to spray, and I didn't want them in there while we were trying to kill off all the thistles. So it would be nice to have more fenced pastures for rotating. Be able to let one or two rest for a couple of years and grow back. Yeah, because when you guys aren't out there munching down to the ground, it actually grows pretty nice. Like all of this is growing back really nice because they haven't been here eating it all down. Yeah, down to the roots. That's not good. Bless you. Goodness, you're very sneezy. So anyway, that's what I'm hoping we can work on this year, is getting those 2 spots fenced for them. And then there are spots of, or parts of the fence line that needs to be repaired, and well, not repaired, but replaced. So my dear sweet husband will work on that, and I will help doing whatever I can do. I could hold something, I guess. I can say, here, I want my fence here. And bless his heart, he'll do it, huh, Panda Bear? Yes, Panda Bear got a good bill of health today. Not only is she not looking as stiff, but Red Barn listened to her heart and her lungs and heard some good ruminating going on in her belly. Yes. And she's so much happier now that we're getting sunshine again. Yes, she is. And the 3 up here. Yes, we'll come say hi to you too. You gotta say hi to everybody. Hi, Black Velvet. Ruby and Garnet were being naughty last night. And they were chasing her. And I know Garnet wasn't being mean. Garnet just wants to play, and he has so much energy. Yes, you're a big 5-year-old boy, but you act like a lamb sometimes. So they were chasing her and trying to fight with her. Oh, that's stressful. Yes. But, yeah, you still don't want to be an old retired lady. I know you don't. You don't get to pat me unless you give me num-nums. That's my new rule, Mom. Hello, handsome man. You are such a good boy. And Garnet's getting little socks, little white socks on his front feet. I don't think you can see him because he's kind of standing in all that straw and hay. But I noticed, like, when I look out the window and he's standing in the pasture, it looks like he's got little white socks on. So I think some of his wool on his legs, or whatever that is it hair on the legs, or is it still wool? I don't know. Radagast, I was telling them how good you're being, and now you're being bad again. Anyway, it looks like he's wearing a little pair of anklet socks, and it's adorable. You are so cute, Garnet. What you doing, buddy? Yes, Miss Ruby Sue. Hi, Rohan. No, I'm not going to let them out because you were chasing Black Velvet again. Yeah, oh, so I got distracted. So, because Garnet and Ruby were being so weird, I thought, okay, I'll just open the gate when they're close by and get Garnet and Ruby out to run with all of these goobers. Well, what happened is Sam and Rohan charged me and got in, and then I had all of them in this pasture trying to run and chase and romp with her, who didn't want any part of it. So then I had to stand guard and basically bodyguard her. I finally had to run in the house and get my husband to come down, and he calmly shepherded everybody back. Yeah, I was panicking because I didn't want Black Velvet to get hurt. So I just want to play, Mom. That's all I want to do. I just want to play. Such a good boy, Garnet. Yes, you are. And you like having your little noggin scratched, too. It's just hard to get anything scratched in between those horns, huh, honey? Yes, sweetheart. Oh, really? We're going to do some tail waggies? Oh, we're going to do tail waggies. Oh, goodness. Oh, now you're going to stop? Of course you are. There we go. I just wanted one more. Yes. Hi, Cupcake. Hey, stop it. No. No. Radagast. No. So anyway, that is life here. We are shearing in about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. And it's going to be so good to get all of this off and see how everybody did over the winter. Hey, hey, oh, that was a bad boy. That's a no-no. Boy, I can't talk about you being a good sheep without you turning into a bad sheep, huh? I will smack you. I will. He's ruining right here. So some of this wool is just starting to peel off. But it's so funny. He changes where he roos every year. Every year it's a different spot. And this year it's like right here on the back of his head. She's been ruining too. But she always roos in the middle of her back. And Rosie has that streak. It's like a darker streak. Hey! What are you doing? Yeah, I pushed you away because you're bad. Anyway, Rosie always roos in the same spot down her back. So that's what's happening. We're waiting for pastures to grow and wool to be shorn and this little boy to stop being bad. Oh, no, that's a bad boy. One thing he doesn't like is when I'm doing these videos and I'm walking around talking and I'm not paying attention to him. He's really kind of a naughty little twit. But look how cute he is. Yes. You gonna go beat up on Cupcake now after I say how cute? Yeah, why do you do that? If I ever get a ram, I think you're gonna be his buddy. You will be the ram's friend. Yes. It's like, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, this is just babbling now. I'm being silly. I hope everybody's doing okay. Please stay home if you can. Please stay safe. Watch out for each other. And have a good day.